Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emily Dagnall, and I would like to welcome you to the 2026 Spring National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Excuse me. At this time, I'd like you to all please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Will now light the candle of knowledge. In 1972, Winslow's National Honor Society named its chapter after a teacher of 43 years. Throughout her life, she displayed qualities that we, as members of this society, and those who are being inducted today, strive to uphold. Character, leadership, scholarship, and service. After a tragic car accident took the lives of one of her siblings, the responsibility of raising her nieces and nephews fell upon her. Miss Evelyn Grindle was the English department chair, a class advisor, and an overseer of the yearbook, as well as a teacher who had command of the classroom. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of Winslow High School graduates who credit Miss Grindle for their knowledge of literature, grammar, and writing. Providing service was important to her, as she was a member of the VFW Women's Auxiliary and prided herself in the phrase, "To do more for the world than the world does for you. That is success." Today, we honor these students who have displayed character, service, leadership, and scholarship qualities that are key pillars to being a well-rounded person. And now, 4 current members will speak in depth about these qualities. Lillian will speak on character.
Character. Character is reflected in how we present ourselves and how we treat others. It is shown through honesty, responsibility, compassion, and integrity. It's about doing the right thing when no one is watching. Ultimately, however, character cannot be taught. Instead, we must determine which values are important to us and which ones we choose to practice. Character is built by our actions and our choices. It shows up in the smallest of moments, whether we're holding the door open for someone, smiling at a stranger, or giving advice to a friend. These are some of the little things that don't earn us reward or applause. Our choices shape us into who we are today. Small, unnoticed acts will continue to define us and impact those around us. Those who are about to be inducted have consistently exemplified their character throughout their high school careers. As they and you move throughout life, I ask that you strive to show your character in those small moments, even the ones that may seem insignificant. I will now light the candle of character.
Jocelyn will now speak on leadership.
Although many think that leadership comes with having a title or being recognized, the actual definition of what it means to be a leader is found in everyday actions and decisions we make. A true leader takes responsibility for their actions, behaves with integrity, and encourages others by being a role model. A leader's goal is to be someone people look up to and strive to be. Being a leader means that one can take action when something is not right and support others even when not benefited. Being a leader requires empathy, listening, and learning from your mistakes. It does not mean being the biggest voice in the group, but rather ensuring that every voice is heard. A great leader earns the trust of others, motivates the development of others, and creates positive change in people's lives. In the end, leadership is not something we are given, but rather it is something we choose to do each day in our actions and our everyday lives. I will now light the candle of leadership.
Paige will now speak on scholarship.
Throughout our lives, we have been exposed to the principles of scholarships in various capacities. As children, we're taught how to be good students, use our manners, and be nice to the people around us. As we grow up, the meaning of scholarship grows beyond just your character. Scholarship is mostly seen as maintaining high academic standards and always striving to do our best to the best of your ability. But it means so much more than that. Scholarship is the commitment to learning beyond just your schoolwork. It's about using critical thinking and our knowledge to understand the world around us. Being a scholar is having skills like problem solving, rigor, passion, and determination. Consistently applying these skills demonstrates the commitment to development that lies at the core of scholarship. Now light the candle of scholarship.
Lexi will now speak on service. Service is a commitment to your school, community, or organization that involves participation and voluntary contributions. It signifies willingness to help others without expecting personal gain, and we shall do so without reward. We will offer our time for the betterment of our community and the people surrounding us. We will give back to our community with ease and take every opportunity as a lesson. Service means dedicating outside time to offer our skills, time, and responsibility. We offer our skills whether it's by portraying leadership, critical thinking in a large group, or one-on-one. We dedicate time by making ourselves available and prioritizing the well-being of others. We always take responsibility for our actions by committing ourselves and showing up each and every day. With responsibility, we partake in group duties and hold ourselves accountable for participation and attendance. As service leaders and members, we are key role models for our community and are expected to uphold those standards. It is an honor to be in the positions we were given, and we shall remain humble and kind for each act of service. I will now light the candle of service. At this time, we will hear the reading of the newest members of our chapter of the National Honor Society. Please hold your applause until all members have been announced. Kara Bilodeau.
Carter Calvo. Delana Farron. Ava Fortuna. Abigail Harrington. Isabella Lubier. Mira Meek. Renton O'Toole. Kelty Pooler. Elena Rio. Reese Silogla. Benjamin Thomas.
Every year, the members of the National Honor Society recite the pledge. Members and new inductees, please raise your right hand as we recite the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected, and will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the newest members of our society.